Hi, I'm back. My name's Allison, and I just wanted to explain to you a little bit about compost tea and adding beneficial nematodes to the tea. So you can do that. We get asked this all the time, and so we're just brewing up a batch of tea here. It's going to be brewing at 72 degrees for 22 hours, and so then tomorrow, about an hour before dusk, I'll be able to pull this tea, strain off the compost, take the goods, and dilute it. And at that point, actually even pre-dilution, it would be okay for me to add the nematodes. So the reason I would be thinking about adding nematodes to the tea is this is a perfect time, end of the season, but we're still having some flea activity in our lawn. So we just moved to a new place, and our kitty has fleas, and I do not want to put any more flea medicine on her back because we cuddle up quite a bit at night. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I'll probably use a hose end sprayer tomorrow to make sure that I can get really good coverage on the lawn. And the nematodes that I'm gonna choose to use are a combination. And there's a greenhouse blend combo, which is great for a variety of greenhouse pests. But in this case, I'm gonna use the lawn and garden. And this is a combination of both Steinernema carpocapsae and Heterobditis HB bacteriophora. So HB plus SC nematodes. So they're kind of hard to say, so we all abbreviate them. But that combination is going to catch a wide variety of grubs and pupae in the soil. So it's good for crane fly, it's good for black-lined weevil, a lot of the pests that we have that are pupating in the soil. Right now, again, I'm thinking fleas. It seems late, but I wanted to make sure that I got at least one treatment in before the soil cools much below 50. Some of the nematodes are better at cooler temperatures. They also have different habits. Some are seekers. They'll slither through the moist soil and seek and attack that way. And some are ambushers. They come up to the surface, look around for their prey, and actually go after them that way. So it's pretty interesting. So what they look like, let's see, I have a larger sponge here. If I was doing an acre, I'd use 24 million. If I was doing just 1,000 square feet, I'd use just 1 million. And there's also a 6 million pack. So I'm not sure, but I'm gonna see if you can get a close-up look at these. So they come on a little sponge, and the sponge doesn't dissolve or anything. So what you do is you warm up the water. In this case, the tea is already warm at 72 degrees. So at the end of the brew cycle, I'm going to swish this sponge into the tea and kind of just gently squeeze it. And it's going to be well aerated, so I'll just mix it, and then we'll throw it into, actually in this case, a hose end sprayer won't work because I don't need that dilution through a hose. I'm going to put it into, in this case, with the nematodes and the area I want to cover. I could use a Siphonex or a hose-on, if you've heard of those, or I could just do it by hand with a watering can. But I'll show you close up what they look like because they're in this little gooey gel. So these are actually reared inside the host insect, which in this case is a waxworm. And these are the infective juveniles, so these are the baby nematodes that do the work. And the secret sauce is here, it's actually not the nematode itself. The nematode is the vehicle, the mechanism for dispersal, but the killing agent is the bacterium in the gut of the nematode. So that's what actually poisons the insect. So once it comes into contact with the insect, they will enter in through whatever orifice it might be able to find, an opening, and from then on, it just starts to infect, and the bacterium grows and it kills that insect, its host, and eats it from the inside out. So that's how they work. So you can imagine the versatility of these things, from a temperature range to soil types to the types of pests. Anything that you can imagine that might have a soil-dwelling phase, there's probably a nematode or a combination of nematodes that can help you with that problem. So for more information, you can check out our website. Thanks.